The American Idol grand finale pulled out all the stops and then some. Fireworks? Check. A packed stage? Absolutely. A jaw-dropping lineup of music legends and rising stars? You better believe it. But one performance soared above the rest, sending chills down the spines of millions watching across the country. Enter the Patti LaBelle, icon, powerhouse, diva extraordinaire, gracing the Idol stage in a moment that will go down as one of the most electrifying in the show's storied history. And joining her, none other than former contestant and breakout star Kolbi Jordan, whose voice has already proven she's one to watch. Together, LaBelle and Jordan brought the house down with an unforgettable rendition of the sultry 1974 classic Lady Marmalade, a song that originally launched Patti into superstardom as part of her trailblazing group, LaBelle. The moment everyone's talking about drenched in stage lights and backed by a roaring live band, LaBelle emerged with her signature presence, grace, glamour, and a voice that can still shatter glass. Kolbi Jordan, draped in a gleaming gold gown that caught every beam of light like a beacon, joined her idol on stage for a diva duet of dreams. From the first hypnotic, "Hey sister, go sister," it was clear. This wasn't just a performance, it was a passing of the torch. Jordan, clearly reverent and energized, hit every note with precision and flair, proving she's not just a fan, she's a future legend in the making. And Patti? She was in her element, pushing the performance into vocal overdrive with her signature melismatic runs and high-octane energy. By the time they reached the final chorus, the crowd was already on their feet, clapping, cheering, screaming. As the last note soared into the rafters, LaBelle and Jordan embraced, a literal meeting of generations, soul to soul. Kolbi Jordan's rise to the spotlight. Kolbi Jordan's return to the Idol stage was more than just a cameo. It was a full circle moment. Earlier this season, Kolbi became the first contestant to snatch the coveted platinum ticket, securing her spot in the top 24 and immediately turning heads across the nation. Her audition? A soulful, emotionally charged performance of Chrisette Michelle's Epiphany that earned a unanimous yes from all three judges. It wasn't just approval, it was a statement. This girl has it. Though she didn't make it to the top 3, her journey left an undeniable mark on the season. And tonight's performance with Patti LaBelle? That was the ultimate encore, cementing her place as one of the most memorable voices of the year. An Idol finale like no other. But Patti and Kolbi weren't the only ones turning the Idol stage into a musical battlefield tonight. In what's quickly becoming an American Idol tradition, the grand finale served as a spectacular mashup of music royalty and rising talent, blending generations and genres in dazzling, often unexpected collaborations. Canaan James Hill meets gospel royalty gospel took center stage when former contestant Canaan James Hill teamed up with gospel music titan Kirk Franklin. The duo lit up the studio with a medley of melodies from heaven and love theory, blending Franklin's high-energy praise with Hill's rich, heartfelt vocals. The performance felt more like a Sunday revival than a TV segment. Hands in the air, eyes closed, voices raised. If anyone needed a spiritual recharge, this was it. Brandon Lake and Breanna Nix bring the emotion. Then came a deeply personal moment as Christian singer-songwriter Brandon Lake took the stage with finalist Breanna Nix. The two performed Lake's emotionally raw track, Daddy's DNA, a song about legacy, identity, and healing. Breanna's voice cracked with emotion in the best possible way, and Lake's stripped-back delivery gave the performance a haunting intimacy. If you didn't shed a tear, you might need to check your pulse. Jelly Roll and Jamal Roberts get raw. Fan favorite and idol artist in residence. Jelly Roll teamed up with finalist Jamal Roberts for a gritty, soul-bearing performance that rocked the studio. The pair took on Unpretty and Liar, reworking the tracks into a gritty, emotionally charged medley that showcased Roberts' vocal agility and Jelly Roll's signature grit. There was smoke, there were lights, and above all there was truth. The crowd was visibly moved and clearly ready for more. Luke Bryan duets with finalist John Foster country fans got their moment too, as judge and country superstar Luke Bryan took a break from his chair to share the spotlight with finalist John Foster. Together, they performed Deeper Than the Holler, a smooth, classic country ballad that brought some much-needed warmth and nostalgia to the high-energy night. The chemistry between the two felt effortless, like an old-school mentor and a young buck ready to take the reins. Bryan's smile said it all. He was clearly proud. Even more star power. From Goo Goo Dolls to the War and Treaty. As if that wasn't